Hi Pisces, welcome to your full moon in Cancer reading for January 6, 2023. Full moons close out cycles. We're closing one out. And your theme card for the next 2 weeks is the Temperance card. I'm kind of sick of the Temperance card. I think we have had to have patience for about a year now. So I'm hoping that's what's getting closed out because my patience is wearing thin. Anyway, I guess we all go through those phases. Again, this is the purifying phase, so if there's anything new that you are getting ready to launch or start, we're still tweaking and purifying things, but, patience, yada, yada, yada. We'll see how that plays out in the... I'm sorry that I'm feeling that way, but I can't imagine that any other Pisces isn't feeling that way as well. All right, so let's see what's leaving our situation in the next 2 weeks. We have the Six of Pentacles. So... financial balance. And trying to defend ourselves. Okay, maybe this is the last stride. The Seven of Wands is asking you to take the moral high ground where there is competition, where people may be trying to knock you down from your position. With the Six of Pentacles there, though, that's a very sharing is caring kind of card. It is, it's helping out those that are less fortunate. It's a 6 and then a 7, so there is this progressive type of energy with it. You're definitely in a giving mode. You want to help out. You want to do nice things for people. You want to help out those that are less fortunate. But for some reason, there's just this feeling of fighting against the current a little bit. I'll get clarification in a minute, but that's kind of my feeling. It's sort of like one battle after another. And you're still holding your position. You're still holding your own. And it feels like things are starting to culminate towards the end here with the 6 and 7. We'll see how that goes. Let's see how we're dealing with it. The Death card. We're pretty much over it. We would really like transformation and change. Not in the mood for this patience. At least I'm not. I don't know about anybody else. Seven of Swords. I can only speak for myself. And I'm trying to be objective here. Because it's a general reading and it's everybody's involved here, not just me. Seven of Swords. Okay, so it's the end of the dodgy, end of things that are going on behind the scenes that are not right. They're not right. Seven of Swords can be open enemies. For me, that makes perfect sense. I don't know about the rest of you, but for me, it makes perfect sense. I'm kind of tired of the things that are happening out on the larger scale of the world. I've had enough of it. People who aren't on the up and up, people who are trying to take advantage of other people, and that's what I mean, like, with this card. It just feels like it's a constant state of defense mode. But that Six of Pentacles throws me for a loop. Yeah, I mean, charitable, yes. Yes, I can see that. It could also be that, this makes a lot of sense for me, could be that we're having some physical instability that's finding its balance again. Or it could be financial instability that's finding its balance again, and that's also a welcome situation. The question is, are you this person or this person? Could be different for everybody. And maybe you're both, you know? That's also very possible. But in any case, this is really sort of defending your stance. What's the outcome? Change, huzzah. The wheel is turning, momentum is building, a little more patience, momentum is building, things are being refined. The moon. So the moon is definitely going to have a large effect on our psyche, on our situation, hopefully in a good way, because the Wheel of Fortune is a gamble. Could go either way. And it depends if you're this person or this person. If you're at the top of the wheel, you will probably go to the bottom of the wheel. If you're at the bottom of the wheel, you get to go to the top. But the moon is, first of all, it's your intuition, but it's just not seeing things clearly. And maybe that's why we need to refine some more. Some things are still not 100% clear. Let's get some clarification cards. It is in regards to a new beginning, a new passion, a new idea that you would like to put out into the world. Whenever you see a castle, that's usually community of some sort. It seems like a small community. Nothing too huge, nothing too major, but it is something that you put out there that wants to help people. Help them to find their balance. Help them to be empowered. Help them to defend themselves against those who want to challenge them in some way. Yeah, wow. Another ace. So we're releasing some old emotional baggage, making room for something new. With that death card, there's transformation, so it's the ending of something, the beginning of something else. It stands to reason that we would have to let go of some stuff to allow some inspiration to come in. But it seems like we're kind of keeping it under wraps with the Seven of Swords. It's not completely exposed because those are the things that are going on in the background, and it doesn't have to be dodgy. It's just something that you're not showing anybody yet. You're not telling anybody about it yet. And I think you have a very emotional attachment to it, and it feels very close to your heart. So it would be painful or damning if, you came across people like this who challenge your ideas. You could be honing some emotional maturity. Very necessary for Pisces, I think. Okay, and one more clarification card for the outcome. Oh, the Magician. Nice. This means that it is completely on your shoulders. If you want it bad enough, you can have it. If it's something you really want, you will work towards it. If you have the electromagnetic energy to ground it, it can happen. But it depends solely on you. Has nothing to do with these other people. So that's what's changing. That's what's transforming. It's going from the state of mind of it matters what other people think. It matters what they think about what I'm doing or what I'm saying or what I'm believing in. to the point of, I'm the magician, it matters to me. And if it matters to me, then I will do something. I will create it. I will make it. So it could be that refinement of our own psyche, of allowing other people to have such an impact on our life that it can stop us from doing something. Pisces can have insecurity, but they're also the expansive energy. Pisces is also expansion, opening up the mind, and that's the thing, right? I mean, that's my thing. I can say that for a fact. That what I'm trying to do is to expand awareness and to empower people. And that feels very Piscean to me. We don't want it just to be, good for ourselves. We want everybody to share in the good. And the things that we've learned and the things that we have fought for, it's worth sharing. And it seems to me like momentum is building and the time is coming. There is big changes coming. And so we are clearing out this dust of other people's stuff and worrying about what they think and having to defend ourselves, and just enjoy the idea. There's a pureness to this passion. And there's a pureness to the emotion that backs that passion. And those are the things that drive us. Those are the things that move us forward. Those are the things that create momentum within us to overcome the moon, which are those deep subconscious things that can hold us back, the fears that can come up that will hold us back. But the magician is becoming aware of that. The magician is awareness. He's the initiator. It's his intentions that he grounds. But with that moon behind it, it means that we have to deal with those subconscious fears to do it. And we will. And we will. We'll bring it out into the light. That's what the magician does. He becomes aware of it. And that's all you really need. You really need to become aware of it. Oh, this is just a fear. It's a fear. It's not founded in anything. It's just a fear. So that's interesting then, that this is what has been refining us for maybe our entire life, for maybe the past year. Whenever it was we had this idea that we kept having to defend, we kept having to defend it. Maybe this is the feeling of not being good enough to feel like we can be in that space, in the hierarchical space of helping somebody else out. Interesting. All right, let's see what Spirit wants us to know, because that was good. And I'm really happy the Magician came out as the last one, because it is the awareness of, and that's the change. Once you become aware of it, it has no more hold on you. You just have to continue to be aware of it. The Ace of Swords, the third sword, or the third ace. Yay! Okay, so that is triumph and security. It is taking action. So I would imagine that during this 2 weeks, and by the end of these 2 weeks, we're going to take action. And we will be triumphant. We should feel secure in our action. And this is clarity. This is seeing things. This is wiping away all those doubts, the naysayers, that whole thing of maybe our own doubts and our own naysaying, but it's clarity of the mind and taking action and feeling empowered. Really, really good card. Started out a little bit weird, but it ended up fantastic. So let the refinement process finish up, because I think that's exactly what's happening with the Temperance card. Refining our internal possibilities, our internal world. Clearing out the dross, creating gold. Yeah, that feels good. Okay. Thanks for listening. I hope this has been helpful. It's really helped me. Yeah. Okay, I'll be back in 2 weeks with the new moon reading. I'm doing the dailies, and that tarot journaling will come out around the 22nd if I can edit it, which I think has a lot to do with what's going on here for me. I hope you can relate to it. I really do, because this is a very empowering reading. Thanks for listening. Take good care. Talk to you in 2 weeks. Bye.